Today, I am going to show you another new product that I am very excited about. As you can tell by the look on my face, actually, in reality, if I'm being honest, I'm going to show you two new products that I am very excited about because I like to underpromise and over-deliver. You may have noticed that I did not force you to listen to me begging for you to subscribe to my channel or teaching you what the notification bell is for, because I am not like all of those other desperate YouTubers. So allow me to commence. Midland has just released this. The MXPW115 ammo can base station. And this, the much larger and heavier MXP500 ammo can base station. These are fully self-contained and self-powered portable base station enclosures. The big one is designed specifically for the Midland MXT500 50-watt GMRS mobile radio. And the smaller one is designed to be used with the Midland MXT115 15-watt GMRS mobile radio. Neither of these come with the radios. You must purchase the radio separately. Allow me to say that again so as to prevent any confuculation. The radios are not included if you purchase one of these portable base station ammo cans. And this will not be a review of the radios. This is a review of the ammo can base stations, so I'm not going to get into the operation of the radios or how many FARs the radios have, because I have already done those videos. Both of these are real steel ammo cans, not those lame plastic ones, and both are made in these United States of America. The price for the big one is $599, and the price for the smaller one is $425. Affiliate links below. And Midland did send me both of these so that I could share them with you, my favorite viewer. What is that noise? Do you hear that? Can you hear that noise? That is the sound of some people breaking their fingers in a frenzied rush to leave a comment declaring, "Why would I spend all of that money when I can just build it myself?" And then 10 more paragraphs about all the cool things that they've built and how smart they are. Well, allow me to respond to that now for all of the people that have trouble understanding how the world works. Many people actually value their time, and many people will be more than happy to pay for something like this because they have better things to do with their time, or they just don't want to fiddle around putting something like this together themselves. It is almost as if different people all have different needs and priorities, and some people seem to have trouble understanding that. So this one is the MXPW115, heretofore referred to as the smaller one, and it is designed to work with the Midland MXT115 radio. The radio just slides right in there and is firmly and securely held in place by some heavy-duty bungee cord-like apparatus. It will not fall out. It is very secure, and there are no tools required to install the radio and set everything up in either this one or the larger one, which I will show you momentarily. It will work with any GMRS antenna. It plugs in right here using a standard SO239 connector. That's the type of connector that a normal PL259 goes into, and you can remove the lid. I'll show you more about the lid momentarily, but you can remove the lid and set it aside and put your antenna on top of it to use as a ground plane. The smaller one has one 3-watt speaker It has a headphone plug so that you can plug in headphones and listen, and it has a switch to turn the speaker on and off, or silent mode if you've got the headphones plugged in. It has an amperage indicator here and a voltage indicator here for the LiFePO battery that is inside. It has 2 power poles to plug in either directly to the internal battery or as a switched auxiliary power. It has a 3 amp USB-A type connector so that you can charge your cell phone up if you'd like. And it has a charging plug here, which is where you plug in the AC charger adapter that comes with it. And it has a cubby hole for the microphone so that you can wad it all up and put the lid on and carry it all around with you. It has a frequency chart here so that you know the frequency of every channel that you're on. And inside the lid, it has helpful information such as the menu tree for the Midland MXPW115 radio. It tells you the weather band channels and the weather band frequencies. It has a troubleshooting guide for the radio. It has your Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, blah, blah chart of letters and words so that you can sound fancy when you're talking. And it's got some notes about using the radio. All of the labels, both inside the lid and on the radio, appear to be laser etched so they won't peel off or rub off. The entire chassis slides in and out easily. You can see this is where the connections are. Plugs easily into the LiFePO battery right there. And the battery takes about 3 hours to charge up using the AC adapter that comes with it. Or if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you can use this 40-watt fold-up solar panel designed to be used with it. And with full sunlight, you can charge it up in only about 2 hours. It's too big to fit in the camera. But it is a multi-cell 40-watt fold-up portable solar panel. The foldable solar panel array works with this radio or the larger one, which I will show you momentarily, and it costs about $150. Affiliate link below. Once charged up, the battery will last for days if you're just listening. If you're transmitting a lot, the battery is not going to last as long, but you can plug it in to either the AC charger or the solar panel and charge the battery while you're using the radio. So plugging it into the wall with the AC charger basically turns this into a full-time base station. It weighs about 3 or 4 pounds, so it's easy to carry around. Both this one and the bigger one are waterproof when the lid is closed, and both of them are virtually crush-proof. And now allow me to demonstrate the big boy. This one is made... This one is made for the MXPW500 50-watt mobile radio. As you can see, it is considerably larger. I can barely fit it in my camera view. The lid is also removable, and you can also use it as a ground plane for your antenna. And it has magnetic stands. And I forgot to mention the smaller one also comes with magnetic stands that you can put on the bottom of the box. So that you can set it down horizontally and tilt it upward slightly. Like the smaller one, it also comes with laser engraved helpful information right in the top of the lid, menu tree specifically for the Midland MXPW500, weather band channels and frequencies, GMRS channels and frequencies, your Alpha, Bravo, blah, blah chart, notes about using the radio, and a troubleshooting guide. The larger one has 2 3-watt speakers, headphone jack, speaker on and off, charging indicator. The small one also has a charging indicator, but it's not shown on the face, so it's not quite as useful as this one, which has it right here on the front. It has the amperage and voltage meter, power pole connectors, 3 amp USB charger, the main on-off switch, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but you can use the radio with all of the indicators turned off or on. It does not matter. Switch for a cooling fan, which is not included in the smaller unit. As indicated, this one has a 120 watt-hour LiFePO battery, much larger than the smaller unit, which is required if you're going to be transmitting at 50 watts, which the MXT500 can do, but that also makes the battery last much longer if you're transmitting at lower power. It has the same standard SO239 connector, so you can put any GMRS antenna right there. And because the case is much larger in this one, there is room here to store the AC charger, as well as the small antenna that comes with the MXT500 radio. So basically, you can carry everything that you need in this box to get up and go in an emergency situation. Although the small antenna that comes with the MXT500 does work very well, it does work much better with a larger antenna, such as a mobile antenna on your car or on your roof. This one has a much larger battery than the smaller unit, and it takes about 6 hours to fully charge it from completely dead to full charge using the AC charger, or around 4 hours using the solar panel in bright sunlight. And this battery lasts much long, especially if you're not transmitting at the full 50 watts of the radio. I've been using this at my house as a full-time base station for the last few months, and when it's not plugged in, it lasts for days if I'm just monitoring, and even when transmitting a lot at mid and low power, it will last for over 12 hours. This one is much larger than the smaller one, 12 inches by 7 inches by 8.5 inches, and it is quite a bit heavier. It weighs 5 or 6 pounds, but it does have the large handle on top of the lid, so it's easy to carry around and make you look manly. There's really not a whole lot more to show. These are fully contained, fully portable, waterproof, crush-proof enclosures for your radio, sold separately. They are made specifically for either the MXT500 or the MXT115 on the smaller one, but there is room to fit different radios in there, should you choose. But as previously mentioned, all of the troubleshooting and information on these are specifically made for these Midland radios. Radios not included. So should you buy one of these? I love mine. I use the bigger one as my full-time base station, connected to a big antenna, and I can quickly break it all down and throw it in the Jeep and go anywhere and use it at a moment's notice. So if you want a fully self-contained portable base station that you can take anywhere, then yes, you should buy one.